You set me free and I am free indeed. You set me free and I am free indeed.
You set me free.
You set me free and I am free indeed.
You set me free.
You set me free and I am free indeed.
You set me free. You set me free and I am free indeed.
Howdy guys, from a sunny Johannesburg Friday afternoon, and today's little thing is going to be about, does being the life of music bring out the evil in you? I've entitled it this because a couple of years ago someone asked me a certain question. Well, they didn't ask me a question, they actually made a statement. So here goes. Right, so when I was 45 years old, I decided to go into the world of music. I was a newbie, I'd done sound my whole life, but I'd never ever actually performed on a stage. So I decided I was going to go into this. Somebody in my church at that stage still said to me, don't do it, dude. Don't do it. You're going to bring a lot of weird stuff into your life. And I still thought, there's no way, man. What are they talking about? But then day in and day out, you would be constantly working on music, constantly finding gigs, and paying nothing, like peanuts. We got to the stage where we eventually started doing our own shows, and then you get a little bit more Dutch courage, and it was going well. And the problem is when things go well, things normally go downwards in the music business, as I've seen. You're offered a lot of things, you're offered drugs, numerous occasions, guys swapping drugs, whatever. I wasn't interested in that, and I wasn't interested in drinking because I am thick enough. I don't need to be thicker than I already am. So that stuff I avoided. There were things, however, that I did eventually fall to. I won't mention that's what it was, but I can tell you times get pretty tough when you're doing music. There's a lot of competition. There's always someone way better than you. And believe me, we were nothing to write home about, especially in the beginning. And yeah, there's a lot of competition. And with that competition comes a lot of evil stuff, I guess, because we were not only just vying to be better, hoping to be better. The thing that I always said to the guys that played with me is, be nice to the people that get onto the stage with you. Say well done, whatever. But I can promise you, they never ever did that back to us. It was always a case of, get off the stage, it's out and whatever. But there are a lot of good people you meet in the music business. A lot of good people I met on the way that I still keep a bit of contact with. But there's a lot of those I don't want to ever see again. And I think the thing with me is I got to the stage where I couldn't find any new music. I just everything just dried up in my head. And I couldn't think past a couple of chords. That was it. Not that I can now. But anyway, so that actually became a massive problem for me. The band got a lot smaller. We started off as a 10-piece band. We really sucked when we started. But we got to the point where we were okay. And we started pushing quite hard. We ended up in a 2-piece, 3-piece at times. And we did okay. But there was always that lingering thing in the back of your mind that you've been here too long. You've stayed out the whole night. You don't have a family life. You throw your family life away. I'll be honest with you. You throw your family life away, and I think this is where it all comes in, as you don't concentrate on the things that really matter. If you've got music as a hobby, it's all good and well. Like, no, it's a hobby, it's fine. But when you put everything into it, believe me, there's a lot of other things that go into it too, like your soul. When they say you sell your soul for music, I understand what they mean. The guys right at the top there, I don't know how they do it. I look at the big bands in the world. I remember the first day we got onto the big stage and we looked at it and we saw about 10, 15,000 people. I promise you, our eyes went, oops. Then you got to perform, otherwise you have tomatoes in your face. But, these are all the things that make it difficult. You stay away from your family. You're always concentrating on music. Nothing else in your mind but getting that song out, getting that music out, getting that reputation out. And in the end, it counts for zip. It really does. It counts for zip. So you don't even enjoy the music anymore. It's just churning it out. And when you get to that stage, it's time to give it up. The evil part, I think, yes, if you believe in God and Satan, he does have a big hand in music, I believe. I've seen a lot of people go downwards in a massive downward spiral because of the love of music. Their relationships go mainly, they hit the bottle, they die. I've had personal experience in that in my band with people that were affected by that and are no longer here. So whether it makes you evil or not, I won't say it makes you evil, but there's a lot of bad stuff involved in music. And the time when I only started putting myself really together is when I started doing some gospel music. I tell you what, it's a different feeling. There's a whole new fulfillment in doing it besides the other stuff that I've done. And I can't compare it to the other music. That's just me. I'm not like telling anyone else what to do, but that's what I found. So whether music makes you evil or not, makes you do evil things, yeah, I think it can. I've certainly seen it in my lifetime. And yeah, we're willing to discuss this with other guys in the future. Hopefully get some other musicians involved to speak about their experience. Okay, guys, have a lucky weekend and cheers.